Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the most important concept of Vastu sciences, which is about the right direction for sleep. So now friends, as you know this thing that sleep is required for our relaxation, for our rejuvenation, both physical and mental refreshment as well. And over here, Vastu can prove to be very beneficial because Vastu is ultimately the study of the science of cosmic vibrations prevalent in the space where you live in. So now friends, even at the time when you have fallen asleep, the cosmic vibrations around you are still doing their job. All what is required is that we should decide and determine the right set of direction for our sleep, honoring the cosmic vibrations around us. So now friends, when we talk about the four directions, because we have to choose and pick out of the four directions. So assuming that you are watching this video for the first time, you are my astrology audience, so I will just give you a brief overview or the slight feature of all these four directions. So friends, in Vastu, north is the direction connected with the planet Mercury and the Kuber, the lord of the wealth. So because of which this direction has got a lot of material benefit attached to it. Next is the east direction connected with the planet Sun and God and the king amongst all the gods, which is the Indra. So this is the direction of social connections and influence. Then comes the south direction connected with the planet Mars. The Lord is the Lord of the death, which is Yam, and this is a very important direction for fame. And lastly friends is the west direction connected with the planet Saturn, and God is the Varuna, the god of the celestial oceans. So now friends, when we talk about the classical text, so they have attached a lot of importance to the south direction, which means at the time when you sleep, your head has to be facing the south direction, because like the way I just explained that this is the direction which is connected with the god of the death, which is Yama, and in a way our sleep is a kind of a temporary death only when we do not have any awareness of the realities around us. The second thing is that if your head is going to be facing the south direction, so that means that on your right side you will find the east direction. So even as per the Ayurveda, the right side of our body, which represents the Pingala, the Surya Nadi, the sun solar Nadi, and east on our right also is carrying the energy of the sun, eastern direction. So in a way, when you face the south direction or your head is in the south direction, you are sleeping in sync with the cosmic vibrations. And also friends, the head part of our body, which represents the north pole, so via this you are also completely in sync with the magnetism of the earth as well. So out of all the four directions, your first priority has to be the south direction. The second best direction is the east direction. Now friends, east direction has been given a lot of emphasis for specifically the students, like because it has been generally mentioned in our classical Vastu text that at the time of sleeping, if your head is in the east direction, so you can wake up with more concentration or more focus. And generally students who sleep with their head in the east direction, they manifest strong concentration, cognitive abilities and powers. Trust me friends, sleeping pattern is very important. Like I have read all those posts and watched all those videos where people talk about that the billionaire Mark Zuckerberg prefers to wear the same clothes like blue t-shirt, blue denim every day at work to stay more productive and not waste time on picking up clothes every morning. But if you will do a search on his sleeping pattern or the kind of priority he gives to his hours of sleep, you will get to know about that, the importance of right amount of sleep. Now friends, after these two directions comes the north direction, which is not considered as very auspicious. Trust me friends, in our Hindu rituals, at the time when someone has died and before doing the ceremony or the ritual, the dead body, his head is always placed in the north direction so that the soul can completely come out of, and soul is going to have easy exit from the body. So in one way, this placement is not considered as good. The second thing is that many people and many psychics and mediums, they say this thing that facing the north could be a right choice, specifically all those people who want to experience lucid dreams, or they want to have some sort of astral out of the body experiences and all of that. Friends, over here I want to share one small anecdote. So what happened, before moving to Canada, I still remember I attended this 5-day workshop in India, in my city Delhi, which was on the chakra meditation, Bij mantra chakra meditation. So there what happened, the teacher every day they made us in a group, in a big group, they made us recite all the mantra and the syllable connected with all the 7 chakras of our body, like Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Ajna and Sahasrara. So when we had our very first day, so before the start of the day, the teacher explained us that you are going to have some different experiences, like some of you might feel more thirsty, some of you might feel more tired, exhausted. So it is just going to be the reaction or effect of this course which you are going to go through. I said like, okay. So what happened, after doing the first day of the meditation and the Bij mantra chanting and everything, second day I remember my sleep, I woke up from my sleep and like my body was asleep, but my consciousness got woken up, and I realized that if this is the plane of the bed, my body is little bit afloat, little bit higher on the bed. I actually got scared, and because my body is asleep, I'm not able to pull myself up, and it's like, oh my god, what's happening to me? And then suddenly I realized, oh, I did that meditation, it could be a result of that. So on the second day, I straight away ran to my teacher and I said, I had this experience. So she asked me that, wow, that's a good sign, you're showing a good sign of spiritual progress. So at that time, could you see yourself? I was like, oh my god, please, I'm not that yogi, I cannot see myself back sleeping. But yes, when my sleep, I got out of my sleep, I could feel that my body is afloat from my horizontally asleep body. So this is something, friends, which can be seen as some of the indicative astral experiences. So I just had a slight of it, but many psychic and many medium, they advise that having your head pointed in this direction could give rise to these kind of experiences, but which is not getting applicable in majority of the population. So generally this direction should be prohibited, and you should not be facing the north direction. Your head should not be in the north direction when you go to sleep, because it can give rise to anxiety, exhaustion, waking up with lot many perplexing kind of dreams, and that state of your subconsciousness. Now friends, after that is the west direction. So now friends, again with west as well, because we have to take into consideration, because if your head is in the west direction, so in a way your legs or your feet is going to be pointing the east direction, the direction of the rising sun. Second thing is that even from the earth's magnetic flow, this is not falling completely in harmony with that. And the third thing is that many people also say this thing that because west is the direction of the gains, so it can actually give rise to it's not considered as very auspicious from financial gains perspective. It can actually create a blockage in your direction of the gains on any medium. Now gains could be important for someone who is a student, gains are equally important for someone who is in job, someone who is in business. And lastly friends, because Varuna is a Dikpal, is a god which has been chiefly associated with mysticism as well. So because of which the same and similar kind of lucid dreams or astral entities troubling you can be indicated if you will be facing the, or your head is going to be placed in the west direction while asleep. So this is something friends which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs on this concept of the right direction or picking up the right direction for your sleep. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vastu, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyawad.